All right, get into star bench cut. Keeping it in NY. We got the three NY QBs.
Yeah.
We got Daniel Jones, big head ass. We got Josh Allen, and we got Sam Darnold. Who you starting? Who you benching? Who you cutting? Eddie, kick us off.
You gonna start with me?
Yeah, Eddie, kick us off.
It shouldn't have taken that much thought.
This should be funny because y'all, there's gonna be a lot of bullshit going on.
No, of course, and I'm not gonna bullshit. I'm gonna put all my fucking bias aside for that man right there. So, from what we've seen so far, and what I think the future for them is.
Okay.
Josh Allen is clearly the best quarterback in New York right now.
Right.
By far. He's got the stats to prove it. He's got the talent around him now. And we'll see now, like I said, with Stephon Diggs, if he'll actually throw the ball. The accuracy's not there, but again, he still does have a cannon. He can use his leg. Because he's gone to 2 playoff runs, pretty much. I got to give it to, again, lost in the first round, but whatever. He's got the playoff runs. He's got the wins over both Jones and Darnold. So, for now, he's my starter. That can change. I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to cut Eli Manning Jr. Now, calm down, Giant fans. You guys had no fucking clue who this fucking kid was when he came out of the draft. You didn't even fucking want him. You didn't care about him. The guy plays one. Shut up. He has a couple of good games against some pretty bad football teams, and you're ready to call him, Johnny says, baby goat. Right? John, you're on record saying he's the baby goat. Calm the fuck down. Again, in his defense, though, in Daniel Jones' defense, hold on, John. Hold on, John. You'll get your take.
John, you next.
In his defense, offensive line has not been good. He's had some problems with the fumbles. That's not his fault. To an extent. He did again. They traded after paying OBJ. They paid him, so he didn't even have the weapon in OBJ. I know that Golden Tate had some injury issues. I know that Darius Slayton had some injury issues. I know that Saquon wasn't himself last year. And that's a lot to do with the offensive line. Now, to the going forward part of it, I don't think they've done enough for that offensive line to make it better, for him to progress this year. So I do see a slight regression. Not crazy. I don't want to say the kid sucks. He doesn't suck. The guy's good when he has time in the pocket, when he can hold on to the football. Again, things out of his control. In a new system, in a COVID season, it's going to be very, very hard for Daniel Jones to take the next step. Now to my guy, Sammy Darnold over here. Coming out of college, again, you guys want to forget that this wasn't a thing, Giant fans, but the Browns were going to take Saquon Barkley, which was going to leave Sam Darnold to you, which led us to Baker Mayfield, Josh Allen, Josh Rosen. That's who the Jets were going to pick because that's the way it was going to work out. Sam Darnold, coming out of UFC, arguably has the most talent of the 3 quarterbacks. He's had the leg issue. He plays for a bad organization with no weapons. Now, Joe Douglas has fixed the offensive line. We have a little bit of weapons here. I think the Jets' offensive line is going to be slightly better than the Giants' offensive line, and the Giants are going to be playing from behind a lot. So for that reason, because he's got the talent, because he is that guy, Sam has always been that guy. Eventually, he could be my starter, but for now, he's got to be on my bench.
All right, Johnny, star bench cut.
I dare you to fucking cut him.
Quick question, Ed.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 QBs, who had the better rookie season out of the 3 QBs?
Daniel Jones.
All right.
Okay.
I'm starting.
You're basing it off of 1 year, though, John. I mean, Daniel's got more to prove.
No, he does have more to prove.
He's got more to prove, and so does Sam, and so does Josh.
You said based on.
But Sam also hasn't had a full season.
Your star bench cut basically is who you feel like has the most potential. And not,
going forward.
That's the route I took with my star bench cut. He only played 1 year. It's a little biased too, but he showed flashes. some flashes. Obviously,
Yeah.
no one expected him to do anything.
So did Sam and so did Josh.
Even for the sixth pick and a team that's in the rebuild mode, people didn't expect him to put up the numbers that he put up. It's not the greatest numbers, but no one expected him to do anything close to that. So, and me being a Giants fan, I'm starting Daniel Jones. Now this is where it gets interesting. I'm gonna bench a little Ghostbuster, your man Sam Darnold.
There you go, John.
I feel like Josh Allen, he's had the success, but I feel like potential-wise, I feel like Sam Darnold has more potential than Josh Allen.
I appreciate that.
Josh Allen is a good QB. I'm not to take away from him. I'm just going by off the potential. It's still early in the it's still early. All QBs have something to prove. They haven't all did anything yet.
Go ahead, Drew.
I'm a bench Darnold. Start DJ, bench Darnold, and I'm cutting Josh Allen. All talented young QBs, but I feel like when it's all said and done, it might level out that way, rank wise. I could be wrong.
Right.
I appreciate that, John.
Kev, start bench cut.
Kev's gonna be disrespectful.
Cutting Sam Darnold.
Stupid.
I just haven't seen enough. He hasn't been healthy for
Mono doesn't count.
Mono counts. He got it.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, exactly. All right. Anyway, now between Daniel Jones and Josh Allen, I debated this because I want to be as biased as possible from time to time.
Non-biased, or you want to be?
No, I want to be as biased as possible.
Okay.
At times, but just based on what I've seen and the product on the field as of right now, I will start Josh Allen and I will bench Daniel Jones. Even the Bills' run last year, that was the defense did a lot of work, but Josh, I saw some.
And again, and they could have almost won. They almost won their first game, and he messed up towards the end. He started to show his inexperience in that playoff game towards the end. But they were playing. He was playing good.
But with this year going into this COVID year and stuff like that, Josh Allen's definitely going to be a little bit ahead of the curve as far as the team being in the same scheme and everything like that.
Same system, yeah, for sure.
That definitely gives him a tick above. And then you add Diggs. But Daniel Jones will be an uptick above his production from last year.
You think he'll progress?
I do believe that, just for one name and one name only. Sean.
Who?
New offensive coordinator.
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
Oh yeah, Garrett.
Jason Garrett.
Yeah, Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett.
Why I say Sean?
Yeah, you're right.
Why you say Sean?
I'm drunk, bro.
Kev. How was Jason Garrett's offense when he was in Dallas? Did you like his offense?
Yeah, I loved it. I love the run heavy offense. Obviously.
Seems made up.
Right? No, I'm being serious.
You like Jason Garrett's offense?
I did.
No, the only thing
I did because I feel like personally we have better.
I just know a lot of Giant fans that hated Jason Garrett's offense and always like, oh, this is why the Cowboys suck. It's because Jason Garrett.
No.
Well, now he's your offensive coordinator, you idiot.
I never hated it.
I know a lot of people.
I only hated that he was overwhelmed and he couldn't just focus on OCing. That's what I've always hated.
That's the only difference. Is the head coach. He has a solid.
I wish that they would have switched though. Joe Judge and Garrett.
I feel like he has a.
Would have been a good combo together.
You heard, I feel like he has a solid offensive game plan, but
that
coach, he has to focus on everything.
Word.
And he had trouble. He had a lot of good players in Dallas, and he just struggled, doing the overall game plan. I feel like
He's locked in, bro.
Being an OC will be better for him because he goes in. That's all he has to focus on. I feel like
Yeah. All right, DQ. DQ star bench cut.
Not really familiar with any three of these guys. So, but I feel the fact that Sam Darnold not Mono. He deserves to start because he's fucking with them. Oh, starting Sam. I'm benching Daniel.
He a player. He's starting Sam because he's a player.
He started Darnold. He benched Daniel, and then he cut Josh.
Okay.
All right.
Respect
Drew.
it. Not really.
Well, best quarterback of all three of them. Definitely Josh Allen, starting him. And then I'd say
Not the best.
He's supposed to be a Jets
yeah,
fan.
he kind of is.
He's shown the most.
I mean, to me, he is the best quarterback.
Go ahead.
Right now.
Best.
And then like on potential, because I really think like right now Sam and Daniel, they really like none of them really like they're on the same level to me. But judging by I say potential, like, and him being my quarterback, I would bench my quarterback Sam Darnold, and then I'll cut Daniel Jones. That's how I'm rolling with it.
All right, clear it up. Now, you know me, I don't give two fucks about any of these quarterbacks. But
You fuck with the Jets though, kind of.
but I do fuck with the Jets. I used to fuck with Chad Pennington. You just say that.
Yeah,
boy.
who doesn't? I mean, he was the best.
Yeah, Chad Pennington, Curtis Martin, Anthony Betts, Vinny
Winker Bet, Lavernius Cole, Santana Moss, John Abraham.
I liked a lot of Jets.
What a team!
Yeah, I liked a lot of the Jets.
Fuck you, Doug Bryant, you piece of shit.
Yeah, it's a lot of players that I like with the Jets. But here's how it's going.
Abraham.
John Abraham was incredible.
Sean Ellis.
This how it's going. Who was a Jets linebacker that was nice?
Jonathan Vilma.
Jonathan Vilma, another
Fucking
nasty,
so good.
nasty player.
Mario Davis lost them both to the Saints. I mean, we just can't keep talent.
All right, so
We
Josh
can't.
Allen, I think he has the potential to step into that next tier of QBs. Still young, but he has a lot of talent, gunslinger type of QB. And if he gets his accuracy down, he will step into that next level of QBs. He does have
Josh
more.
Allen, right?
Yeah, Josh Allen. So he's my starter. Now, I got love for the Jets, but I will bench that big head motherfucker, Daniel Jones.
Sam got a bigger head, bro.
The reason why, no, you see how big
Sam got
Jones,
a big meathead.
man. No, Jones got that Peyton Manning helmet.
Yeah, because he was created in a fucking lab.
But I think he has the better pieces around him to make him have a better season. So
Jets just signed Chris Hogan, man. I don't know.
So with Saquon back there, and
Robbie.
Really?
yeah, with Saquon and being Saquon being a dual running back, passing, receiving and rushing, I think that will make Jones look better than he actually is. So because of that, Jones will be on my bench. Sam Darnold get the cut. All right, next up, star bench cut.
My man Sam. Sorry,
All right.
Sammy.
We
You gonna
going
prove them all
into-
wrong this year, right?
We're going to the WNBA. We got three of the greatest WNBA players of all time. And shit, current, except Maya Moore took a year off. We got Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, and Sue Bird. Star bench cut. Kicking off with you, Ed.
I'm going to start the leading scorer in the entire WNBA. She is a three-time champion, two-time MVP, nine-time All-Star, and Rookie of the Year. Diana. I was going back and forth between Maya Moore and Bird. So Maya did take that 1 year off, but in that 1 year off, she still has one more championship than Bird. She was a league MVP. She is a six-time All-Star, but Bird was an 11-time All-Star, and she led the league in assists 3 times.
She's in the league for like 20 years. That's why.
Yeah, that's the other part of it too. She is married to my homegirl, Megan Rapinoe, as well.
Pino!
But unfortunately, Sue's got to get cut, and I'm going to bench Maya Moore.
Yeah. John, star bench cut.
All great, all great ball players, but Diana Taurasi's been that woman since UConn days. I've been following her.
Yeah, different breed, bro.
Yeah, since a shorty. Yo, she's been a beast. Yeah.
So obviously, I'm starting Diana Taurasi.
Yeah, different breed.
It's different.
I'm benching Maya Moore and I'm cutting Sue Bird.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
My order is basically the same as Johnny's. Definitely starting Diana because though I don't watch women's basketball as much as I should, ladies, but yeah, Diana's a dog, bro. She always has been. I remember that distinct. Then I'm going to bench Maya and cut Sue Bird.
All great.
DQ.
They're all great. They're all great.
I
Someone's
am
got to
actually
bench
going to
Sue.
start Maya Moore, just due to the fact she took a year off and got someone out of prison. On top of that, her birthday is June 11th, mine is June 12th, and she signed a Jordan brand, so I got to start her. I'm going to bench Diana, so it's the fact that I've heard about Diana Taurasi fucking forever. Even
She made the WNBA for
that,
me.
like she is like fucking insane, and I got to cut Sue.
True.
Nah. We gotta start Diana Taurasi. She's just on a whole different level. Like, okay, I see it. But and
What?
we're benching Maya Moore and we're cutting Sue Bird.
All right.
Yeah, somebody got to bench Sue, man.
She's a great player.
Again, this.
I love Sue a lot.
Yeah, taking none from Sue. She's been in the league consistently effective and a great player for forever. But unfortunately, I have to cut her. I will start Maya Moore. 4 championships her first 4 years. Rookie of the year her first year, won a championship, and then she won 3. Took a break, and she still when she come back, she gonna beast. Diana Taurasi probably is the face of WNBA to me at this point. But she'll be on my bench. I just like the way Maya Moore did it. 4 championships, 4 years in a row. Minnesota Lynx was cooking the whole time she was there. From the jump when she got there, she made them not only contender champions for 4 years straight. So Maya Moore start, bench Diana Taurasi, and then unfortunately cut Sue Bird. But again, taking none from none of them because they all great athletes and legends in the basketball world. Last up on Star Bench Cut, we got 3 basketball movies. We got
Cake. This is cake.
White Man Can't Jump. He Got Game and Above the Rim. Star Bench Cut. Eddie, kick us off.
This was a little tough for me because I haven't seen He Got Game and Above the Rim since like early 2000. But and it also doesn't like air as much as I wanted to. But White Man Can't Jump is like one of my favorite movies of all time. So I'm starting White Man Can't Jump. And then I just based this off of like real quick. I wanted to like relook at the cast on IMDb, and then I also like looked up the soundtracks too to kind of help me with it because again I haven't seen these movies in so long. So the casts were like tied with like stars. I forgot like how many people were in both movies. So I ended up going with the soundtrack.
Eddie just remembered Tupac was in Above the Rim.
I know, yeah, exactly. The surprise to me was Marlon. I forgot Marlon was in Above the Rim.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. But then it's like you have like, Ray Allen and fucking what's his name? Rick Fox was in He Got Game too. So I was like, I kept going back and forth. So the soundtrack,
it was a lot of them in there.
Soundtrack ended up winning it for me. So benching Above the Rim, cutting He Got Game.
Okay, John.
This is definitely tough for me, but I'm starting Above the Rim.
Shep is the best made-up basketball player ever.
I'm starting Above the Rim.
I knew that was coming.
My man Pop was in it. Like,
of course.
My man Pop.
That'd be dick eating.
That definitely played a role.
Tom Park's still alive?
That's a whole different conversation. But I love both movies. I'm gonna go bench He Got Game and I'm gonna cut White Man Can't Jump. I love all 3 movies, but that's the order I'm going.
All right, Kev.
Starting White Man Can't Jump.
Benching He Got Game.
I am cutting Above the Rim and benching He Got Game.
I wasn't gonna say that. Yeah, you love He Got Game.
Yeah, I know.
You really do love that movie.
I know, Kev.
That movie's tough.
DQ.
It's just pretty easy for me, just based on the fact that White Man Can't Jump is actually a comedy, and the other
Word.
two,
Right. Yeah.
and it's
I don't
way
even
more
like how Above the
quotables.
Rim starts, bro. That shit
There
is
are
like,
way more quotables in White Man Can't Jump than Andy's movies.
Word. Rosie
17,
Perez.
Honey.
like that shit is so funny. Like niggas is in the park, niggas say, "Oh, I'm gonna go in my car, get my gun, shoot everybody."
shoot everybody.
So I'm starting White Man Can't Jump. I absolutely love Above the Rim because Shep was freaking raw. But the fact that like he lost his man because niggas trying to clap the backboard. Like, nigga,
Yo, for real, I hate the way that movie
That shit is
starts, bro.
stupid. That shit was dumb. Like,
I
yo,
hate that shit.
bro, dead ass dropped like 40 points.
And it jumped out the building, bro.
I'm like, what the fuck are you doing playing basketball in the warehouse in the fucking first place, clapping backboards to show off?
But Above the Rim was like the biggest like hoop dreams like type movie though, right? Like everybody's like, "Yo, I'm making the NBA, bro."
Yeah, but
Bro,
then
I fucking hate that
with
scene,
freaking
Okay.
That shit's so.
oh, and with He Got Game. I love Rosario Dawson like to the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, she's
Her
great.
character in it was a fucking bitch, bro.
She got stroked in the carnival.
Like I love her so much, but I can't forgive her for her character in fucking He Got Game.
Nah, I feel her character in that shit, yo. Your boy is like the worst kind of gambler ever, bro. And they already hiding from people. Like, and you can't keep our money up, bro. Like,
and then on top of that, like the fact that Jesus went, like he could have went to any school, but his dad was in a pickle, so he went to some trash unknown school. Like, really? Only good thing about was his movie was his trips to the colleges and fucking the white girls. That's it. There's nothing else. Like that movie has nothing, no good qualities to it. I gotta cut He Got Game.
All right,
Even though
Drew.
it's the first time you see the Edge on 13s in the movie, but I gotta cut that.
I'm doing this based off my preference because
it should be.
That's what it's based off of, Drew. That's what all of this is based off of.
Okay, strike that. I'm starting White Man Can't Jump. I watch this movie every time it's on. Like I swear, it's one of my favorite movies ever. And the two last ones. I'm sorry. It's like I'm starting. I'm benching Above the Rim because it's just honestly, it's just like I swear it's a better movie than. I can see how people would say He Got Game is probably a better movie, but just to me, like I love Above the Rim that just more than He Got Game. Like I'm cutting He Got Game, even though He Got Game is definitely a good movie. Like I'm not knocking it at all, but Above the Rim is just that movie to me.
Yeah, I'm benching White Man Can't Jump. It was hard for me to cut because Shep is probably the greatest made up basketball player and like sports, like Hooper, like the GOAT of made up basketball players. But He Got Game to me was the most realistic, and it seemed to be somewhat based on truth in regards to like that recruiting scene back in that day. So bench White Man Can't Jump, and I'm going to start Above the Rim and cut He Got Game. So that's fine. Start bench cut. All great movies though. I watch White Man Can't Jump. They show that shit all the time on TV. Whenever it come on, I watch it. He Got Game. All them shit. They don't barely show it. But that's start bench
it's
cut.
unfortunate.